Good morning everyone. Today is day 1 of FanX and I'm super excited. I'm pretty tired because I didn't sleep well last night. My mind, I'm like a child in the way that when I'm excited about something, I can't sleep. Even if I'm not really excited about something, I have a hard time sleeping if it's like something that I'm generally excited about. So anyways, it should be a good day. I'm excited. I've got my backpack all packed and I'll show you what is inside it. Okay, so every Comic-Con in FanX, I use my Gryffindor backpack that I got in the Wizarding World in like 2011, I think? Wow, that's been a long time. Anyways, inside the big pocket, I have my Ginny Weasley wand to get signed by Wright. I've got a water bottle and an apple in there. And then in here, I have some chargers and some other snacks. And then in this last pocket, I've got chapstick, mints, gum, money, makeup, anything that I might need. So yeah, I'm just waiting for Amber to come and pick me up and drop off her dog Teddy to play with Goda all day. And then we will be going, so it should be a good day. It should be busy. Today's plans are I want to get Ginny Weasley's wand signed by Bonnie, and we're going to have our photo op, Amber and I, with Zachary Levi, which is why I'm wearing my Nerd Herd check shirt. So it should be a fun day. Okay, so we made it to the Salt Palace and it is already really packed. It should be a busy Comic-Con. We have about 20 minutes until the doors open, and then when we get in we're going to go and get my wand signed and then probably look around and do some other stuff. Okay, so Amber and I just decided to come and sit down and rest for a bit. I got my autographs done, so I feel like I can't pronounce his name right. Vern Troyer. He signed this, and I asked him what his favorite spell was, and he said that he didn't watch the movie, so he asked if he could write his line from it, so he wrote "Key Please," which was cute. And then Bonnie Wright signed the wand, which I'm really excited about. She's super nice too, and it was fun to finally get to meet her. Yeah, it's been fun. Trying to think of what else. We got a bunch of free chips when we walked in, which is nice, so I'm eating those because I am hungry now. And we're waiting for Amber's friend to come and get her kid passes from Amber because we got a bunch of free kid passes. Anything else? I think that's all. To prove to you, Emily, that we do eat. In case you were wondering what we do the majority of Comic-Con is 1, stand in lines, and 2, sit and charge phones, or just sit. It's nice that they have the charging stations, so yeah.
Oh, stop it! Hey, so, are those fan questions over there? Yeah. Is that a line for fan questions?
Okay, so we have the questions here.
We do. Other fan questions?
Here.
Okay.
And ticking time bomb right there.
And the ticking time, so we're all gonna blow up in about 45 minutes. That's fantastic. It was fun knowing you guys. Well, why don't, Mackenzie, would you like to start us off with a question?
Yes, we just want to say thank you so much for coming to Salt Lake City to visit.
You know, Chuck, I mean, this echo is incredible. Today, I consider myself the luckiest man. Any baseball fans? Okay. I know it's a convention, but well, look, Chuck, to me, the driving force of that show was always the heart of the show. You know, it was a cornucopia of genres. I mean, it was action, comedy, drama, adventure, mystery, romance. I mean, which was kind of a double-edged sword. You know, those of you who ended up finding the show and loving the show, I think that was a big part of why you enjoyed it, because it was different, it was special, it was unique in that regard. It also makes it very difficult to market, you know. And you know, people just want to watch a comedy, they just want to go to a comedy, or a drama, just a drama. So, but the heart of it was like kind of what glued it all together. And, you know, while we had some hard things that we dealt with throughout the show, somebody today brought up watching the episode Chuck versus Sarah, I think, was that the name? Was that the name of the episode? Where basically, she tries to kill me. Anyway, spoiler alert. Anyway, you know, it can get really hard, you know, like deep and crushing sometimes. But at the end of the day, it always worked out. It always came back around to a good feeling. You know, we didn't leave people with negative feelings, I don't think. I hope not. Except for the very end of the show, is that what you're saying? The one you just asked me about, is that what you're talking about? I get it! But to that extent, I understand, you know, the writers wanted to leave it a little bit open-ended, I think. That was a lot of it open-ended, but I think that, I am a Chuck fan, I was a fan of our show, I fought every day for it. I'm gonna get a little bit clunky. And I think that ultimately, as Chuck fans, we should look at that as only that it would end up being the happy ending. Only that Sarah would remember everything. Because that was the theme of the show from the beginning. You know, was that a weird way to go at the last season? Maybe, I don't know. I didn't write it. But I think it ended positively. I think Jeffster's probably touring in Europe. And Casey's kicking ass somewhere. And, you know, Devin and Ellie are saving lives in Chicago. It'd be really funny if they were like Chicago Med or something right now. You know? Like you're just like, wait a minute, what's that? So yeah, that's how I would wrap that up.
I also want to do that, because you can do that now, right, on Pottermore. You can find your Patronus. And I haven't done it. I've done my house, which I proudly got Gryffindor. But I haven't done my Patronus. I mean, going back to the surfing, to me, I love the ocean so much, so I think some sort of water animal or some elemental water sort of idea behind the animal would be pretty cool. So yeah, something from the ocean would be my Patronus. There's moments that, like, when people were reading the books, you know, you had certain friends who were super fast at reading, which was not my skill. And so there would be people like, have you got to page 364? You're like, no, what happens on page 364? That's a made up page, I don't know what happens on that page. And I'd be like, no, don't tell me. So that was a very strange thing to, like, the pressure was very much on in a kind of way, and it was exciting. I mean, I think there were definitely some clues along the way that would maybe possibly happen. But I loved it. I think the epilogue scene that she wrote at the end, Joe wrote at the end, didn't need to be there, but I think it was a really nice moment of closure for everyone. Like, I think we get to see a bit further into that future, and I think that's really nice to leave Hogwarts and not end in that tone that we ended in the battle. But yeah, I thought it was quite exciting. And reading that and knowing that they were going to age us and we'd have children, and that was fun. It was a lot of makeup tests, and we did all these. They wanted to obviously make it feel like Dan and I were really close to these kids because they were our children. So we did loads of sessions where we were basically just meeting different kids that they had already began to finalize in the casting process. But we, sat on the couch with them and chatted to them and got to know them as the casting directors sort of quietly watched in the corner. So that was nice that they actually really wanted that dynamic there, and it was quite trippy watching, looking back at yourself in the mirror as you've been aged to be in your mid-30s. So I was like, I don't know if it was a good or a bad thing to see.
That must have been a little surreal.
It was quite strange. I remember my parents being like, this is not, I don't like this.
Go ahead.
The joy and humour for me of the whole experience came out of all of the scenes that we did in the Burrows house. They did a lot of very Weasley things. They stayed very true, actually, I must say, to their characters. And we also had this thing where, like, Rupert couldn't really explain himself, but he just never stopped laughing most of the time. And he used to have this thing where he'd try and just hide behind you. You're like, everyone can see you're hiding behind, like, with the cameras rolling, we can see you're just trying to hide behind us to, like, show that he wasn't laughing. So most of the time, it was just an infectious giggle of the Weasley house. But I'm trying to think of pranks. God, there were probably too many. I don't know. Most just giggling too much. Or I remember as well, I mean, it wasn't really a prank, but all of the, in the Great Hall, obviously there were all the feasts. And I remember when it was, well, basically new people would come along on the set, so whether or not they, like, started in that film. And you'd be like, yeah, you've got to eat loads of food, you've got to look like you're eating a lot of food, so that it looks like, we're really excited to be here. And they're like, oh, okay, and then little do they know, you've got to do that scene for like 4 days straight. So they're like, oh my God, I feel ill. And we began to master the art of looking like you were eating, but having like a tiny morsel of food, because you'd have to do it for days, so you'd end up just feeling really ill. So that's one thing I picked up as a skill. So it's not really a spell, but I would love to, oh no, it's like, how do you just, I want all of it, I just want to be a magician. Well, not a magician, I want to be a wizard, not a magician. It's wrong lingo. I'm like, I want an invisibility cloak, I want to have a like porky and just go wherever I want. My favorite Ginny spell, because it was kind of cool and destructive, was Reducto. I mean, I don't really wish to do that upon anyone, because they would just implode in front of us. But
it would be kind of cool though.
it would be quite cool. Maybe I could do on objects, not people, that would be better. But yeah, so Reducto. So this is how you open the Chamber of Secrets. Get a laugh.
Did you hear though how it was like, ooh.
Okay, it's... Okay. She has some capacity then.
Amber and I just finished Comic-Con day 1 and we are pretty tired. Well, at least I am. Are you tired, Amber?
My feet hurt.
You wear heels, like, you should see your shoes. They have heels. I don't know why she decided to do that, because we both know that it is very painful on our feet if we're walking around for hours. Anyways, we're going to go home and go to bed, and then we have to get up early because we want to make it in time for the psych panel. We keep calling it the wrong panel names of all of the panels that we've seen. Psych. Oh. Yeah, I said psych. I said psych, okay. Earlier we called it the charm panel and the check panel, but we saw both of those today and they were really good. Yeah, I guess that's all for now.